Traveling to Ireland has been a dream of mine for as long as I can remember. My grandma was born and raised in Kerrygart, County Donegal, and even after moving to the United States, she brought all 8 of her children back to her home country regularly. I grew up looking through hundreds of pictures and hearing countless stories about the adventures my family members had overseas, and I couldn't help but wish that I could be a part of them as well. In the summer of 2014, my grandma decided that she wanted to go back to Ireland, and this time she would bring me with. This was incredibly exciting for me because I knew that I would finally get to meet the rest of my family, see where my grandma grew up, and visit all of the places that I've heard so many stories about. We were able to drive through part of the Wild Atlantic Way, visit the Glenveigh Castle, see the Faned Lighthouse, and more. Everywhere we went, the scenery was breathtaking and I was completely in awe. The people I met in Ireland, family or not, were some of the kindest and most welcoming people I have ever had the pleasure of meeting. Everywhere we went, we were treated like honored guests, and soon the whole town was talking about how exciting it was for my grandma to be back again at her age. This experience has allowed me to learn so much about my family history and appreciate the laid-back culture of Ireland that I now admire so much. While we were there, we celebrated my grandma's 92nd birthday with a bunch of our family and friends that she grew up with and is kept in contact with even after all these years. From the moment we first arrived and over the course of the entire trip, I could see a huge change in the energy level my grandma had when she was surrounded by her Irish friends and family. I was very grateful to be able to sit and drink tea with my grandma and her friends as they talked about their favorite memories and the adventures they had with my aunts and uncles over the years. I have always felt very close to my grandma, but this experience has brought us even closer together, and I now feel like our connection is even stronger. I am incredibly thankful for this opportunity, and I know that I will be welcomed back to Ireland with open arms whenever I am able to return. Thank you, Grandma, for taking me on the trip of a lifetime and for keeping our Irish and American families connected even after all of these years.